Good day everyone, I am Nanits Balbastro, the first reporter of Group 3, and I'm going to discuss the Chapter 5 Credit and Collection Policies. Here is the graph of the credit cycle to guide the credit man in the planning and preparation of credit policies. Market planning and credit. Effective market size of partially affected by terms extended to customers and credit policies of the company. Effective market size means understanding the total volume of customers, giving them terms with credit policies of the company. Volume, terms, policies is important. Sales strategy and pricing and terms of sales, the problem of cash flow, and the customer are part of the credit responsibility. Sales strategy is for credit in order to gain new customers, and in pricing, we need to increase pricing partially, terms of sales related to the payment, which involves cash. You should know and understand the credit capacity of your customers. If the customer reaches his term of payment, avoid extension in order to avoid cash problem. The current cycle and credit. The turnover of receivables and other current asset items are affected by the degree of deficiency of credit. Deficiency of credit matters on the turnover of receivables. All the current assets and receivables must be turned over in order to have a cycle for credit and to avoid its deficiency. The cost of borrowing in credit. Credit policies must consider the inevitable problems of cost of money and the efficiency in the utilization of funds. Credit policies must be considered because it allows the company to avoid financial usage, personally, etc. Anyone who will not follow the credit policies will be account for it. Last is the profitability and credit. Credit efficiency affects the ultimate goals of profitability. The problem of money costs are aggravated right off. This means that we should focus about having a profit. Profit means you buy for 1 peso and you sell for 2 pesos and you profit 1 peso. Credit efficiency affects the ultimate goal of profitability. Why? Because the one who will receive the credit who writes off is aggravated due to the problems of money. In order to avoid aggravation, we should avoid problems of money by the use of credit policies, correct turnover of receivables, and effective market size. The effective credit man views his responsibility from the broader perspective of the key objectives of the company. Should be morally excellent with good moral behavior about crediting. Letter B. The concept of sound financial management incorporates the broad aspects of credit management. This talks about the correct and healthy financial management. Letter C. The credit cannot insulate himself from the problem of marketing and sales. Problems from the credit man is inevitable. Letter D. The credit man who has direct contact with the market must be considered a PR representative of the company. The credit man must have a witness or co-maker as representative of the company.
Good day everyone, I'm Meryl Bantillo and I'm going to discuss to you about the basic reasons why credit business is good business. First is, credit customers ordinarily do most of the trading with the store where they have an account. The credit customer, doon sila madalas bumibili sa mga store na kung saan sila usually bumibili ng kanilang mga product or nag-avail ng mga kanilang product and services. Next is, credit customers are not so price conscious as cash customers. The difference between credit customers and cash customer is the credit customers, they didn't think kung magkano ang isa ka product na yon. Mahal ba yun or mura or service na ina-avail nila. Unlike the cash customers is need pa nila budgetin yung pera nila, kung kasya ba yun yung pera nila kapag bili nila yung isa ka product na to or pasok ba to sa budget nila bago nila i-avail ang isa ka product. Next is, credit customers do not shop around so much. They buy the article they need and move on. So dito, the credit customer, hindi sila yung mga typo na hindi sila pala ikot kung saan pa pumupunta para lang maghanap na mga gusto nilang bilhin. Unlike the cash customer na nag-iikot pa sila, naghanap pa kung saan sila makakamura ng bibilin or kung saan sila makakatipid. Next is, credit customers can be sold more than cash customers. It is easy to say, charge it. So the credit customer, kung ano lang nagugustuhan nila, kung ano lang yung mga want nila, kung ano lang mga need nila, minsan, bili lang sila ng bili, avail lang sila ng avail, kasi na, hindi nila iniisip yung presyo, hindi nila iniisip mahal ba to or mura ba to, hindi nila iniisip na wala silang perang dala, or wala silang budget para dyan, kasi nga, may mga credit card sila na pwede nilang gamitin kasi yung credit card hindi naman mababayaran yan agad-agad eh. Next is, credit customer, if selected well, are among the best people in town and have money to spend. Yung mga credit customer, usually minsan sila yung mga nakakaangat sa buhay or may mga gandang trabaho or malaki yung mga income nila na kinikita. And that's all. Thank you.
My name is Hazel Roselo, and I will be report the basic reason why credit business. The number 6. Credit business is not so competitive from a price viewpoint, and stores don't need so many special and price-cutting events but advertise merchandise, service, and quality instead. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-isip ng mga marketing strategies unlike sa mga cash customers na kailangan ng 50% discount. So, dito naman sa credit business, hindi na nila kailangan. Ang kailangan lang dito is quality and service lang na maayos. Number 7. Credit customers stay with a store for a longer period of time, for years, if they are treated well. That if you treated your customer well, they will stay. And genuine connection serves as the best way for a business to bolster customer loyalty, as customers who feel value keep coming back to use your service. Number 8. Credit customers all have an ascertainable credit limit, and if kept within it, their accounts are practically as good as gold. All creditors have something set aside, or what they hid there is reserved because it is for personal expenses or important use. Number 9. Credit customers, even marginal cases, can, with the credit business system of account control, be induced to pay their bills properly. The creditor must be responsible for what he credit also. There's responsibilities to pay. Number 10. Credit customers who fail to pay will be billed a small percentage of the total good business produced as outlined above. The merchant could lose more than the amount and still do a profitable credit business. All business credits has a policies, so if the creditor fails to pay his credit, he will be billed a small percentage of the total business produced as outlined above. Number 11. Credit customers are your customers. Cash customers are anybody's customers. All person needs money even they have unstable income. They need to credit especially when they needed money. So credit and cash customers are anybody customers. Installment selling can be often help small marketers to increase their sales and profits. In some cases, it can give an edge over competition. In all cases, it carries certain operating expenses and creates certain problems which are not present in cash sales. Do installment selling hay hulug-hulugan. Example hay cellphone. Gabaho ing profit dahil sa interest. Do mostly na butang nanda hay zero interest para mapaakit sa customers. This is good especially sa mga nalisdan magbayad it cash and mostly Filipinos hay gusto do installment. Mabuol lagi ang item pero napagtrabahuhan monthly ang bayad.
Good day everyone, I'm Lyra Mationg and I will report the factors affecting decisions. First, kinds of goods sold. Kinds of goods sold carry value of goods sold during a particular period. Ordinarily, goods bought for immediate or temporary use should not be sold on long-term credit. Example of kinds of goods sold can be listed included the cost of materials, labor, the wholesale price of goods that are resold, such as in grocery stores, overhead, and storage. Second is the customer's desire. Customer's desire is once the customer is interested in your product, you need to see to it that he or she has actual desire towards your product, desire which will make him act. By this stage, you should have introduced yourself, probably got warm with the customer. You would have proved by now you should know which of your product from among your portfolio your prospect may buy. For example, if you are selling repair services, television, and air condition, perhaps your customer do want installment credit. They might prefer to pay the major repairs by the month.